First things first, like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go. According to Eddie Hearn, AJ Usyk is set to take place on September the 25th. More than likely it's gonna be staged at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, as I've mentioned before. The unified heavyweight champion takes on this WBO mandatory in Ukraine's very own former cruiserweight undisputed champ, Alexander Usyk. Usyk, like Joshua, is a former Olympic gold medalist at heavyweight, Joshua being a gold medalist at super heavyweight. Both men competed in the same Olympic Games in 2012 in London. My neck of the woods. At the time, I was literally living about, say, 2 minutes walk away from the Excel Center when this fight took place. Okay, maybe not 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes walk away, but that's neither here nor there. Like I said, Joshua compared at super heavyweight, Usyk was at heavyweight. Both men came away with the gold, and now they're set to face off in the pros. Usyk being a tricky southpaw with a great engine, high work rate, high punch output. Some people think this might be a potential banana skin for AJ, but personally I do not think so. As I've said several times, I don't think AJ is gonna have much trouble with this style or with this fighter. Based upon what we've seen of Alexander Usyk thus far in the heavyweight division against Chaz Witherspoon and Derek Chisora, even going as far back as the Tony Bellew fight, we can even go with the Breeders fight back at cruiserweight, which quite a few people felt like he lost, if I remember correctly. You know, he's not getting any younger, and also he does get hit a lot. And this level, yeah, I don't know how he's gonna deal with AJ hitting him as much as Chaz did or Chisora did. And he's intent on piling on the muscles. He's been posting on social media his weight gains over the past couple of years, or however long he's been doing that. He's pretty consistent with it. He's trying to pile on the pounds. So obviously that's affecting his speed. It's not as fast as it once was back down at cruiserweight. Personally, I don't think we have the same Usyk we had down at cruiserweight, say about 3 years ago. I don't think that's the same Usyk we have up here today at heavyweight. Moving on. As widely reported after knocking out Alexander Babushka Povetkin in Gibraltar, Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte is set to make his longer waited, well, not longer waited because we ain't get to wait that long. His ring return is set to make his ring return in America in August.
As it stands, I want to get Argos.
So according to Dillian, Argos. It seems like he's going to be taking a break out of the usual programming. He's going to be taking some sort of an easy touch. Let's go with an easy touch. Dillian is going for an easy touch this time. He's taking a break out of the regular scheduled smoke programming, and the guy is rumored to be facing this unbeaten American heavyweight Jermain Franklin. Jermain Franklin, compared to all the other heavyweights in the division, he's on the smaller side. He's 6'2", doesn't hit that hard, not the greatest of boxers, gets hit a lot. I personally don't think this guy belongs in a ring with Dillian Whyte. He's not the level of the previous guys he's been boxing. I think Jermain Franklin probably loses to Marius Fak, for example. But can we blame Dillian Whyte for taking a step back and taking an easy touch? No, we can't do it. We can't blame him. The way Dillian Whyte runs his career, that's supposed to be the standard. That's how fighters should carry themselves. That's how they should operate. But he just seems to be a bit of an outlier, which should not be the case whatsoever. These fighters should be fighting each other, but Dillian Whyte seems to be the only one who isn't named AJ, operating at the top level fight after fight consistently. But now he's figured that he's thinking, you know what, these guys, Fury is digging up random what's that alleged woman beater, Tom Shorts, being creative with their opponent choices, like Wilder. Well, Wilder isn't that creative, but Tyson Fury, they dug up Tom Shorts, found Otto Wallin from somewhere, even though the Wallin thing became a little bit of a almost went tits up. Dillian's figured out the game, like, you know, I see what Fury's doing. This is more Fury's bag. This is more of Fury's lane. Look for a hopeless, unbeaten heavyweight and chuck him in the ring and Yeah, let's create some highlight reel footage, do some rope-a-dope and all of that beautiful stuff, and in Fury's case, possibly go the distance. So yeah, Dillian's figured out the game and he's having a go. He's found himself an unbeaten American heavyweight. Looks good on paper, so he's gonna fight Jermain Franklin. But in my opinion, if you wanted to take it a step further, if you wanted to pick a worse unbeaten heavyweight, there's someone else he could have picked. He could have picked this guy, Kashishani, a worse unbeaten heavyweight. He's American, he's unbeaten, and this guy's 6'6", so he looks more the part than Jermain Franklin does. So maybe Dillian missed a trick there. He could have went lighter, could have went lighter there. The funny thing is, people, especially Americans, they criticize Dillian, they criticize his resume, and these same guys were championing Adam Koznaski until he got knocked out by Robert Helenius, who is yet to have his rematch with. Guess who beat Helenius? Easily. Probably lost a couple of rounds. Well, maybe not easily. It was hurt at least once, but that fight was one-sided. Who beat Helenius? Dillian Whyte. So put some respect on the guy's name. One of your top heavyweights struggled and got knocked out by a guy he beat easily, and you guys still have the nerve to disrespect him. The disrespect is why this cherry picking, I'm championing this cherry picking. I think Dillian should go on a US bum tour. From Jermain Franklin, you can fight Cassius Chaney, and then you can fight Trevor Bryan. If you can get all them three guys, that'll be a nice little tour Dillian got. That's while he's waiting for his shot at the WBC or whatever. You can just, have a little nice American bum tour, Anyways, back to Jermain. Jermain Franklin, in his last fight, he fought Pavel Sauer. Let me put this in perspective for you. Jermain Franklin went the distance with Pavel Sauer in his last fight. Pavel Sauer was knocked out by Hughie Fury in 3 rounds, and he was also knocked out by Nathan Gorman in 2 rounds. So that shows you the level Franklin is punching at and operating at. He struggled with Sauer. He dropped him twice, don't get it twisted. He dropped him twice in the 6th and the 10th. But that fight was extremely competitive against Sauer. So Sauer got knocked out by possibly 2 of the lightest punches we have to offer in the UK. I rest my case. Dillian, you go do your thing in America and have some fun. Anyways, as usual, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Have that notification bell on as well so you know exactly what's going on over here. Follow me on Twitter, _UK. I'm out.